Hello friends, and welcome to Decoded Buddha. Tonight I want to tell you a story, not about success, not about motivation, but about something that eats us quietly, from within. That uneasy feeling, that quiet restlessness, that mind that just won't sit still. You know what I'm talking about, right? You lie in bed, you're not in pain, you're not crying, and yet, your mind is spinning. What if this happens? What if that goes wrong? Why did they say that to me? Why can't I stop thinking? You close your eyes, and the noise gets louder. You're not dying, but you're not living either. You're just caught in a loop. That, my friend, is restlessness. And tonight, I want to share with you a very old story of a young man who went through exactly this, and how a simple practice taught by Buddha set him free. He was just 16, young, bright, full of questions. But something was wrong. Every evening, after the noise of the village faded, his mind came alive. He'd sit quietly, but feel like he was drowning in thoughts. Every time he tried to focus, it slipped. He couldn't study, couldn't rest, couldn't sleep. His parents thought it was just nakra. The village priest gave him herbs, but nothing worked. Until one night, he quietly left his home and walked for 3 days, all the way to the forest monastery, where Buddha was teaching. He waited outside, not even sure what he would say, and when Buddha came out, he couldn't hold it anymore. He cried, "Bhante, my mind won't sit still. I try to study, I wander. I try to pray, I doubt. I try to sleep, I tremble. Why is my own mind my enemy?" Buddha looked at him and smiled. "Your mind is not your enemy, child. It is just a monkey, never trained. Come, sit. Let me show you how to gently hold the leash." Buddha took the boy to a quiet tree. They sat down together, cross-legged, and Buddha said, "Let us not try to stop the thoughts. Let us not force the mind. Let us just notice the breath." The boy looked confused. "Breath? That's too simple." Buddha nodded. "Yes, that is why it works, because it is the only thing always with you, in every moment, in every emotion, in every storm." He continued, "Do not change the breath, just watch it, like a leaf floating on a river. Inhale, exhale. Let the thoughts pass, let the feelings rise and fall, but keep your eye on the breath, soft, gentle, natural." Now pause, my friend. Let me bring in something from the modern world. Science says that what Buddha taught 2,500 years ago is exactly what calms our overactive nervous system. In times of stress or anxiety, our sympathetic nervous system goes into overdrive, fight or flight mode. Heart rate increases. Cortisol, stress hormone, floods the body-brain activity in the default mode network. DMN spikes. This is the area responsible for mind wandering. But when you simply pay attention to the breath, yoga, parasympathetic system kicks in, heart rate slows, DMN activity reduces, brain becomes anchored in the present. That's not religion. That's biology. That night, the boy didn't try to meditate deeply. He didn't chant. He didn't visualize. He just sat, eyes closed, back straight, breath flowing. Thoughts came. He let them pass. Worries rose. He didn't chase them. He kept coming back to the breath. Inhale, exhale. For the first time in years, the monkey mind sat on his shoulder, not on his head. And when he opened his eyes, there was stillness, not outside, but inside. Now, dear friend, if you're still with me, if your nights are restless, if your mind won't stop spinning, then try this. Don't fight your thoughts, don't force your mind. Just sit and watch the breath. Here's how to begin. 1. Sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes. 3. Breathe normally, no need to control it. 4. Just observe the air coming in and going out. 5. When a thought arises, smile and gently bring your focus back to the breath. 6. Do this for 5 minutes, then slowly increase it to 10, then 20. This is not a magic trick. This is a training, like teaching a child to walk. Your mind won't obey on day 1, but day 10. Day 20, you'll begin to feel something rare in today's world. Peace, presence, and silence, without fear. The boy grew into a teacher, not a monk, not a saint, just someone who knew the breath. And wherever he went, he taught the same thing Buddha had shown him. The mind is not the enemy, it is just a monkey, waiting to be held. And the breath is the softest leash. Let me tell you something, my friend. The biggest threat to your peace today is not noise, it's not chaos, it's not even pain, it's distraction, your phone, your to-do list, that one message you're waiting for, the past you replay, the future you fear. They all pull you out of this moment, and that is why your mind feels restless. A mind without an anchor, Buddha once said, is like a boat without a sail. It drifts, crashes, and sinks. And the anchor? It's awareness. And the easiest way to hold that awareness is through your breath. What happens in the brain? During mindful breathing, modern neuroscience has now caught up with what Buddha knew 2,500 years ago. Here's what science shows happens when you practice breath-based mindfulness. 1. Your amygdala shrinks. The amygdala is your brain's fear center. It's what makes you panic, overthink, and react. Regular breath awareness reduces its size and activity. Result: you stay calmer in stressful situations. Your reactions become responses. Restlessness begins to dissolve. 2. Your prefrontal cortex grows stronger. This is the part of your brain that handles decision-making, focus, and self-control. With daily mindful breathing, it becomes more active and structured. Result? Your attention span increases. Your ability to stay present strengthens. You stop chasing every thought like a dog after a car. 3. Your default mode network, DMN, calms down. The DMN is the brain's daydreaming mode. It gets activated when you're lost in thought, especially self-critical or anxious thoughts. Breath-based meditation lowers DMN activity. Result? Fewer negative thoughts, more clarity, real, felt stillness. Buddha didn't have an fMRI machine, but he had a far more powerful tool: observation of the mind. He taught that when breath and awareness meet, the mind returns to the present. Just as the wind cannot shake a mountain, he said, a calm mind is unmoved by storms, and the first step to that calm is always the breath. The practice you can begin tonight. You don't need a mat. You don't need incense. You don't need silence. You just need your breath and the courage to stay with it. Let me guide you simply. Buddha's one-moment breath meditation. Step 1. Sit or lie down comfortably. Step 2. Close your eyes gently. Step 3. Place one hand on your belly, the other on your chest. Step 4. Inhale slowly through the nose. Feel your belly rise. Step 5. Exhale gently. Feel the body relax. Now, just watch this. Don't fight thoughts. Don't judge yourself. Every time the mind wanders, just say to yourself, "That's okay, I'm back now," and return to the breath. Even 1 minute of this is healing. Do it tonight, not to stop your thoughts, but to sit beside them like a friend. Years passed. That boy, once restless, fidgety, overwhelmed, became known as the Silent One, not because he didn't speak, but because his presence was peaceful. He didn't control people. He didn't avoid life. He just knew. When the mind becomes wild, you don't fight it. You breathe and let it remember how to rest. And you? Maybe your mind is loud tonight. Maybe thoughts keep echoing. Maybe your breath feels shallow, your heart unsteady. Then let this be your moment, not to fix anything, not to escape, but to pause, to sit, to breathe, to return. Not because you're broken, but because you deserve peace. If this story brought you even a little peace tonight, please don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone whose mind won't stop. Like it, so YouTube shows it to others in need. Subscribe to Decoded Buddha, because every week we bring you stories that heal, merging ancient wisdom with modern science. And for deeper articles, guided meditations, and mental clarity practices, please visit www.decodedbuddha.com. Until next time, may your breath be your refuge, may your night be gentle, may your mind find home.